Jaan Laga. The city of Multan is one of the most ancient cities in the region. It proves to be a vibrant and fascinating journey, being steeped in history, tradition and culture.
Located on the banks of Chenab River, Multan is the sixth most populous city in Pakistan. Rich in heritage, the metropolis enjoys a unique identity.
Five teams featured in the first two seasons, and Multan Sultan's introduction looks to make the competition more stiff. Let's find out more about the impact this move promises to have on the HBL PSL.
For the upcoming season of HBL PSL, the addition of Multan Sultans has changed their dynamics. It promises to make for fascinating viewing for the fans. But what's the potential impact of this move on the league?
Well, now there will be two teams not qualified. So it's a lot of pressure now. Before there were five and the top four, only one would miss out, but now it's two, so you really can't, everybody have to be up and ready for the challenge.
It can only add to the competition. When you look at the PSL teams, all six teams are very balanced, and I think it's going to be a great competition as the first two editions.
It's not just the 16, we've sold it for a nice, tidy sum of money. The top league was $2.6 million. This is 5.2, this is double that. It's a huge amount. That tells you how the asset has been valued and how it is appreciated, which is a measure of the success of the league.
The challenge obviously is to get to know each other as quickly as possible, finding that right combination and trying to play consistent cricket. Any franchise or any new franchisee, that's the things that's going to happen. The other teams are more experienced in what they want to accomplish and what they want to do, having played before. So again, that's just the nature of it. Again, it's whoever does that faster, is going to come out on top.
We have 45 million people just in South Punjab, so Multan Sultans will get a lot of support as well. So whatever happens for the best, and it's on the rise. It's going to get bigger and bigger and bigger.
Multan Sultans is owned by Jaan Properties, which is a real estate company based out of the UAE. Let's learn more about the people behind the Sultans.
Jaan Properties bought the most expensive team in PSL's history. At $5.2 million a year, the franchise is twice as expensive as Karachi Kings. And here is the reason behind joining the HBL PSL family.
Basically, we had been closely monitoring the PSL growth over the past 2 years, and we felt that it made perfect business sense for us to acquire a PSL franchise, being a UAE-based business group. Obviously, considering majority of the matches are held here in UAE, we felt that we could be an ideal partner for the PCB in creating awareness for the PSL brand on a global scale through all the resources that are available to us here in the UAE.
Ashar Jaan is an avid follower of the game of cricket himself. Once the opportunity arose of buying a PSL franchise, there was a lot of thought and strategy behind choosing the city, and he feels they made the best choice.
Basically, out of all the opportunities that were presented to us, we felt that Multan was the most strategic place in terms of the demographics, the location, and really the general interest that is there in the region towards cricket in Pakistan. So we really hope that we can add value to this area.
In a bid to cover most bases ahead of their maiden outing, Multan Sultans have roped in distinguished individuals, and the most distinguished of them all is their cricket director, Wasim Akram.
He's Michael Jordan of cricket in Pakistan, the greatest of all time, and wonderful individual, and the amount of professionalism and knowledge he really brings towards to the table is second to none. Main objective really is to give the people and our fans an opportunity to really take a sense of ownership of the team, be it in form of talent hunts, whatever activations and activities that we're planning to hold, not just in the southern Punjab region, but all across Pakistan and inshallah globally as well. But really to engage and interact and give everybody a sense of ownership of Multan Sultans.
The first season promises to be a tall task for them. Competing with teams possessing extensive experience of the league won't be easy. But Usher is confident that this spring, Sultans will spring a surprise.
Definitely all eyes will be on us in terms of, what is their identity, what do they stand for, things along those lines. But I think really we have a huge advantage also in the fact that we can learn, from some of the mistakes that the other teams have made over the past 2 years and really take advantage of that and use it to the best of our ability to, really perform on the best level.
The name Multan is synonymous with Son Halwa. This traditional dessert is the most famous delicacy produced in the city. And while I indulge in the heavenly taste, here's a sweet story of the Son Halwa.
Son Halwa is very famous. The people come from different parts of the world to buy Son Halwa from there. So I'm sure if you're going to come there, if you're going to go there, you're going to have a taste.
अब्दुल वदूद साहब थे बेसिकली सोन हलवा बनाने वाले मुल्तान में। वो बनाते थे सोन हलवा और बेचते नहीं थे, उनका कारोबार नहीं था बनाने का। वो सिर्फ बनाते थे और बच्चों में ही बांट देते थे सोन हलवा।
जैसे सर्दी आती है हर कोई बच्चे सारे सोन हलवे को याद करते हैं, बेशक आउट ऑफ कंट्री हो, बेशक मुल्तान के हो, आउट ऑफ सिटी हो, जहाँ भी वो कहते हैं हमें मुल्तान जाओ सोन हलवा लेके आओ।
चाहे आप 10 दुकानें मार्केट कर लेंगे ना, आपको जायका एक से एक बढ़ के मिलेगा आपको।
मुल्तान का पानी इस तरह का है, इसमें एक तासीर है सोन हलवे की। कोई किसी और शहर में इस तरह का सोन हलवा नहीं बन सकता जो मुल्तान में बन सकता है।
Time for a break here on Dil Se Jaan Laga De. Lots more coming on the other side on Multan and their Sultan. Stay tuned. For their debut season, the Multan Sultans have their work cut out as they'll be up against teams with a fair experience of the league and conditions. On the plus side, their star players are seasoned campaigners. Here's the squad they've put together for their first outing.
Multan Sultans have opted for a blend of youth and experience. Among the local players, they have the most prolific batsman in HBL PSL's history, Ahmed Shehzad. Multan's son of the soil, Sohaib Maqsood, is part of the contingent too. And of course, their captain is a veteran in Shoaib Malik. Their foreign stars have performed around the world. Kumar Sangakkara, Karan Pollard and Imran Tahir will look to make a strong impression.
We picked one of the best captains, the most experienced captains, Shoaib Malik. Then we have Karan Pollard, then we have Sangakkara. We have a good side. Bowling, we have Pakistani top-notch bowlers. We have Junaid Khan, we have Sohail Tanveer, we have Mohammad Irfan, we have a couple of youngsters. So I think I'm quite happy with my squad with this Multan Sultan, and so is our captain is very satisfied with it as well. So we are okay. Let's see what happens now, but yeah, I'm quite content.
The Sultan's captain is one of the few who debuted in the 20th century to still be around on the international circuit. With nearly 20 years of experience, Shoaib Malik is raring to go and guide his team to glory in the upcoming season.
Multan is a premier culture and economic centre of southern Punjab. Known as the City of Saints, the people are extremely hospitable. The inclusion of this marvel in HBL PSL is earning praise from most corners.
I have a lot of friends from Multan, and I've played a lot of cricket in Multan as well. They're very, very loving people, and the way they speak, I think it's adorable.
For Shoaib Malik, Multan is a personal favourite.
Whenever I see that we have domestic games in Multan, I don't miss those games.
Malik started his HBL PSL journey as captain of Karachi Kings. In the inaugural season during the tournament itself, he stepped down from captaincy as the Kings finished fourth. Though they fared better in the following season, the Kings failed to make it to the final.
And the PSL says goodbye and thank you to Karachi Kings for this year.
First year wasn't good at all, but second year you could see some glimpses, and I think third year will be very nice for them. I wish them the best. Playing for Karachi Kings always been a pleasure, and they're such great people.
Looking ahead, Malik is gearing up to work closely with his mentor Wasim Akram. The legendary fast bowler moved to Sultans after a 2-year stint at Islamabad United.
I think Wasim Bhai is there, and he's the head of our team. He's our legend, we all know.
Apart from serving Pakistan for nearly 20 years, he has featured in most major franchise cricket tournaments around the world. His dedication and determination have been applauded by teammates.
I've watched him play cricket before I even started. He has been around, he has a great knowledge, of the game. His calmness in the way he goes about things, he's very meticulous in the way that he practices. When he goes out to bat, you can see that there's a plan and there's a thought process behind what he's doing because he would have practiced it before. I think he's a wonderful human being. My interaction with him, on a cricket field, I'll have him on my field, 11 out of 10 times. That's how much, I admire the guy.
On paper, the Sultan squad looks solid and strong. Performances from homegrown talent seem to be the key to success.
In franchise cricket, if your local cricketers, if they perform, that teams do well. So I think I have very high hopes from our youngsters as well. We have a lot of youngsters in our team, and let's see how it goes our first season.
A fascinating challenge waits for Malik as he aims to stay ahead of the 8 ball.
Now, Multan is home to one of the newest and best maintained cricket grounds in the country. The Multan Cricket Stadium has hosted some memorable matches in its brief history.
Located in the suburbs of Multan, the Multan Cricket Stadium is a sight to behold. With a capacity of 35,000, the facility was inaugurated in 2001. It's considered one of the best maintained stadiums in the country.
हमारे स्टेडियम की सबसे बड़ी खूबसूरती यह है कि हमारा ग्राउंड एंड पिचेस ऑलवेज मेंटेन होती हैं 24 आवर्स के टाइम पर हम लोग इसको मैच करवा देते हैं ट्रॉफी मैचेस ग्रेड 2 मैचेस जो भी मैचेस होते हैं
The arena has witnessed epic performances including in Zamamul Haq's 163 against Bangladesh, but the most notable ever was Virender Sehwag's triple century in 2004.
बड़े अच्छे स्ट्रोक खेले उन्होंने इंजॉयड वो जब भी जिक्र करता है इंडिया में अपने किसी इंटरव्यू में तो वो मुल्तान के स्टेडियम का जिक्र ज़रूर करता है कि मैंने वहाँ 300 रन किए थे
Kardar has been at the helm of affairs since inception, an experience stretching over 30 years of producing pitches and maintaining them. Now he hopes to see HBL PSL make its way to his beloved ground.
I've played cricket around the world. I've played in different parts of the world. There are a lot of beautiful stadiums, but the speciality that Multan gives you, that especially the ground, the grass cover and everything, it's so soft. I still remember when I was a kid in 2002, I was playing under 16 game down there, and I saw the stadium for the first time in my life, and the Multan Stadium I'm talking about, and I just went into the ground, and it was so neat and it was so clean that I wanted to take my shoes off to go inside. And so you can just imagine if we play a lot of cricket in Pakistan, the surroundings of the stadium will get developed as well. So still, I guess, if not in the world, I guess it's one of the most beautiful stadiums in Asia.
The return of international cricket to Pakistan recently and an increase in the number of PSL matches in the country have given hope to Multan, and it will be quite a spectacle when the lights are lit and umpires call play for the action to begin.
This gem of a ground surely deserves more international action. Time to head into a short break here on Dil Se Jaan Laga Re. Lots more on the other side. The anthem of a team enjoys great importance. Every franchise hopes that their tune spreads like wildfire and ignites the passion of the players and fans alike. The making of the Multan Sultan's anthem has an engrossing story.
गाड़ दे झंडा तेरा है मैदान तेरी ही उड़ान है ये तू है आसमां सबसे ऊंची है तेरी परवाज़ तू है सुल्तान तू है मुल्तान रोके टोके कौन है किसी की मजाल तू है शाही तेरे अपने जहां नई दौड़ नया दौर नया है मुकाम तू है सुल्तान तू है मुल्तान तू है सुल्तान तू है मुल्तान तू है मुल्तान सुल्तान तू है सुल्तान तू है मुल्तान तू है मुल्तान सुल्तान.
The Bahauddin Zakaria University is the largest university in Multan. It's the alma mater of distinguished achievers from the city. This also is the institution of a talented rapper, Rijaz Al-Mohsin.
रैपिंग तो मैं 2002 से स्टार्ट किया क्योंकि मैं डिफरेंट रैपर्स को सुनता था, तो स्कूलिंग डेज से ही मेरा रैप में इंटरेस्ट पड़ता गया. तो फर्दर मैंने इसे प्लेटफॉर्म की तरफ फोकस करना चाहा कि दैट दिस इज़ माय पैशन, कि रैपिंग ही मेरा शौक है, तो व्हाई शुड आई नो गो टू दिस द सेम वे. तो मैंने स्टार्ट कर दिया गवर्नमेंट कॉलेज ऑफ कॉमर्स में. मैंने फर्स्ट टाइम परफॉर्म किया था हमारे एनुअल फंक्शन पर. तो वहाँ से बस फिर आई एम जस्ट लाइक मोटिवेट प्रॉपरली कि अब मुझे करना है तो रैप ही करना है.
Rijaz's friend Adnan, who also happens to be his manager, floated the idea to approach Multan Sultans for a rap anthem. Initially, Rijaz was reluctant. Eventually, he agreed and they proceeded to the mass communication department where they met a helpful individual.
रिजाज एक दिन मेरे पास आया, उसके साथ एक और लड़का था, तो उसने आके मुझे कहा कि सर मैं मतलब सॉन्ग रिकॉर्ड करवाना चाहता हूँ. उसका एनर्जी लेवल, उसका पोटेंशियल, उसका स्टाइल, ईच एंड एवरीथिंग फैंटास्टिक, फैबुलस. देन फिर उसकी रिकॉर्डिंग की, तो रिकॉर्डिंग में उसकी जो थी चीज़ें वो मज़ीद उभर कर आईं. उसकी रिकॉर्डिंग बहुत अच्छी हुई. उसको जब हमने सुना तो वो खुद भी यकीन ना कर सका कि ये मैं हूँ.
From a large pool of contenders, Rijaz's rap was selected and he was driven to Lahore to realize a dream.
ये लग रहा था कि यार ये कुछ फेक है. हम लोग श्योर नहीं थे. हम लोगों को जब तक हम लोग समवॉट सुपर के स्टूडियो नहीं पहुंच गए, हमें सब कुछ फ्रॉड लग रहा था. झंडा तेरा है मैदान तेरी ही उड़ान है ये तू है आसमां है सुल्तानों के सुल्तान हम हैं मुल्तान सुल्तान हम हैं क्रिकेट के तूफान हम हैं मुल्तान सुल्तान जो छूले आसमां हम हैं मुल्तान सुल्तान जिंदा दिल कौम के ज़िशान हम हैं मुल्तान सुल्तान सबसे ऊंची है तेरी परवाज़ तू है सुल्तान.
लाइफ की अगर हम अपनी कामयाबी देखें तो हमारे लिए बहुत बड़ी कामयाबी है ये. एज ए स्टूडेंट हमारे लिए बहुत बड़ी अपॉर्चुनिटी है और हम अप्रिशिएट करते हैं उनको जिन्होंने हमें मौका दिया यहाँ पे आने का. और बहुत बड़ी फ़ख्र की बात है कि पूरे मुल्तान रीजन से हमें सेलेक्ट किया गया. हमारे सॉन्ग को एज ए वहाँ पे टाइटल सॉन्ग के लिए उन्होंने मुंतखब किया.
मेरा एम है कि दैट रैपिंग म्यूज़िक को रिप्रेजेंट करना है. दैट रैपिंग इज़ टोटली पॉजिटिव. रैपिंग आपकी गैंगस्टा लाइफ नहीं है, रैपिंग आपकी थग लाइफ का नाम नहीं है. रैपिंग इज़ समथिंग पॉजिटिव जिसमें आप डिलीवर कर सकते हैं मैसेज टू दी रिसेंट जनरेशन. क्योंकि आज के लोग मोस्टली जो डाइवर्ट हो रहे हैं फ्रॉम दी फोक म्यूजिक, फ्रॉम द डिफरेंट पॉप म्यूजिक एंड फ्रॉम दी बॉलीवुड साउंड्स, दे आर टोटली कन्वर्टिंग इनटू हिप हॉप म्यूजिक लाइक ईडीएम बीट्स, लाइक इलेक्ट्रिक डांस म्यूजिक बीट्स. तो अब हम लोग ये बताना चाहते हैं कि रैपिंग इज़ टोटली पॉजिटिव. तो इसीलिए हम लोगों ने मुल्तान सुल्तान के सॉन्ग लिखे कि दैट वी कैन मोटिवेट द टीम, वी कैन मोटिवेट द नेशन हु इज़ फॉलोइंग द मुल्तान सुल्तान.
Rijaz has received the perfect platform to showcase his talent. Now, as he looks to reach for the stars, it seems we'll be listening to a lot of his work in the near future.
दिल कहंदा वे कुड़ी पटा लो सोनी वेख वे कुड़ी फसा लो दिल कहंदा वे कुड़ी पटा लो सोनी वेख वे कुड़ी फसा लो हस हस के नच नच के सोनी कुड़ी लंघ गई देख मैनू चशके कुड़िए दस दे वे सीधी गल दस दे फसना ते फसनी जे जा तू नस वे कुड़िए वे आपां मुंडे रैप स्टार मुंडे जरा हट के वखरे वे साडे हुण चशके बेबी गर्ल डोंट स्टॉप बेबी जस्ट रॉक पॉप या नाउ वॉच मी dancing pop pop pumping ro rapping ka clapping dancing pop pop pumping that's like I'm rapping for show कुड़िए वे तेरी हुण चाल मुंडे तैनू वेख दे वे लगदे कमाल आपां कर दे वे रैप सुन दे वे मेरे बारे लोकी कहने दे वे रैप स्टार वे कमाल that's right.
That's all we have on this edition of Dil Se Jaan Laga De. Allah di aman hui from Multan.